Hey guys, it's QuickyBaby and welcome back to World of Tanks. 9.16 just hit the live server today and I've rushed to get my mod pack working in its entirety for you on day one. This video is going to show you exactly what is included in the mod pack, how it can enrich your World of Tanks experience, and then if you like what you see, show you exactly how to install it with step-by-step instructions. Oh wow, can you believe it? I get on Paris in the very first game that I play in 9.16. How absolutely outrageous is that? So as you load in, you're going to be greeted by statistics of your team and also of the enemy team if you hold down your tab key, the number of games that each player has played, their WN8 score, which is an overall indication of how statistically strong that player's play might be, and also their overall win percentage of the account, which I guess shows how influential they might be in the battle. Now, one thing that's very annoying at the moment, and this is not down to my mod pack, is that you have to adjust the minimap size every single time you load in. Next up, I should highlight that Wargaming have now pretty much added in a damage panel that you will see in the bottom left-hand corner of your screen. To be able to set that up, you want to go into your settings, you want to go into the feedback section, you can add in fire, direction indications, and then the damage panel here and the battle events here. I suggest that you select all of the options that you saw on the screen there. Pause the video if you want to see exactly how I have it set up, and that will allow you to see how much damage you've done overall in the battle, also how much you've blocked overall in the battle, and also now Wargaming will be showing you exactly when you are assisting your team. So every little bit of assistance damage will be added up in this indication here. This can be very useful for light tanks who are maybe trying to get a spotting mission done, and also the damage result. As we can see there, we can see damage upon spotting popping up. So that's a lovely change that really will help all light tank and medium tank drivers, and even heavies and tank destroyers if you think you've got yourself into a good spotting location. But you might be saying, well, that's just in the vanilla client, right? And yeah, now all of the minimap options are now in the vanilla client as well. If you want to get all of your rings on your minimap, you can do so in the client now. And that's because really I don't know how much longer I'm really going to have to do this mod pack for, because every single one of the features that I've had for the last 3 years, apart from now XVM statistics, is available in the vanilla client. So I guess this video is also about trying to show you how you can set up your client and how you can get it working like me. And so I thought to myself, why not show you guys exactly how I have my marker options set up. I have vehicle model and health indicator checked. I do not want to see the player's name, their tier, or their vehicle icon. I know those. All I need is the name of the tank. And I hold the Alt key to see the player's name. Now, one thing I would recommend is you actually switch around percentage and you switch around HP left. The only reason why I have these two how they are is because I've always had it that way, and frankly, I'm too stubborn and set in my ways to change it. But really, there's no need to be having percentages, and I think it'd be far better to have the absolute value rather than a percentage in World of Tanks. The only slight argument that you could have, I guess, to using percentages is that you have less clutter all over your screen. And there we can see the new damage indicator showing us exactly where we got shot from and by how much. And one thing that's really cool about that is it also tells you what tank, even if they're not spotted, shot you, which is an absolutely crazy change. Look at that. I can see exactly where the Hellcat was. He's evidently in this bush. Should we fire some blind shots at him? Well, I think we did. Are we hitting this Hellcat? He hasn't even been spotted yet, and we might have already done a load of damage to him. So now that we've participated in the battle a little bit, you can see exactly how much damage we've done, how much damage we have blocked with our armor, and how much assistance damage we have done for our team. And this also adds up in the little log at the bottom. However, I still do have the hit log in the top left-hand corner of the screen. So if you've been using the mod pack for a while and you just can't get used to these new features, then that's fine. I'll still leave that in. So one of my favorite features of the mod pack is that it uses BattleAssistant, which is a modification which allows you to have a third person inside your sniper view when you're playing artillery. And so this allows you to just get a different view of when you're trying to make shots in your artillery. Sometimes it's useful, sometimes it's not. One thing that's especially useful for is seeing why you can't shoot a target. If I was, say, to aiming here, I might be confused. Obviously, this is a bad example because the building's very close to where I'm aiming. But for example, if I was fighting in the town, I might be confused as to having a building that was close to me as to why I couldn't hit it. And it can be very helpful indeed. But also, there's one really cool feature that I like about this, and that's if you hold your Alt key when you fire. Wait for it. Wait for it. Oh! I tell you what, I have been enjoying playing this tank with this on. Let's see if we hit him. Oh no, we're not playing very well. Oh, I don't really like doing this live commentary, recording live YouTube videos. You should think I'd be pretty good at it while I'm streaming, right? There are a few key features in the garage that will just make your life so much easier. How much do you hate faffing, demounting your binoculars and your camo nets, sending your crew to the barracks and re-putting them in a premium tank? I can do that all with a single click now. For example, maybe I want to play my SU-12244 with a single click. We can see it adds binoculars on, it adds the camo net on, and it also puts my ISU-152 crew in there. And then if I click back on the ISU-152, it's going to set it all up for me and my crew are back in it. Secondly, I've also customized the mod pack so you are never going to have gold as default when you're resupplying your consumables. Wargaming has it set up so if you change to a premium consumable that it will automatically default as gold, and then you can see your gold reserves, which you've paid real money for, slowly depleting away. This will automatically mean that the very worst that could happen is you waste some credits if you resupply your consumables wrongly. Next up, there are a whole series of statistics available for you inside your service records. So if you want to see how well you're doing in your individual tanks, maybe compared to the rest of the World of Tanks population, then it gives you an idea of your WN8, so you can keep tabs on how well you might be playing in individual tanks. So if you like what you've seen and you want to install this mod pack, here we go, step-by-step instructions. Number 1, download the zip file in the description below, and then you have 3 files inside that zip folder, your 9.16, your configs folder, and your mods folder. Now what you want to do is you want to find your World of Tanks folder, and inside that you're going to have a res mods folder. Everything inside your res mods folder is safe to delete, and so if you want to do a clean install, I suggest selecting all and deleting it. So there you go. Next, what you want to do is you want to copy paste everything that you got in the zip file into your res mods folder. And that's it, you're done. And if you don't like this mod pack for whatever reason, it's as simple as deleting the mods folder, the configs folder, and then go inside the 0.9.16 folder and delete these 3 folders as well. And so effectively, you'll go back to only having a 0.9.16 folder completely empty, but make sure you do have that empty folder, otherwise it won't let you start World of Tanks. Next, if you want to use the statistics in this mod pack, then you're going to have to go on XVM.com and activate them. The website is modxvm.com, and then you want to click in the top right hand corner to sign in and select your region. You're going to be redirected to the Wargaming website where you will log in with your World of Tanks account, and then you'll be sent back to the XVM website where you will see your name in the top right hand corner of your screen. Next, you want to click on Activate Services and Update Statistics, and you should have 2 weeks of active services. And when that time runs out, simply go back onto modxvm.com and reactivate it. Next, there's an option where you can customize a lot of the statistics that are available for you in the game. Maybe you want to see an estimated chance to win. Maybe you don't, you can uncheck that here. And so if you've performed each of these steps correctly, when you next log in, you will have a notification from modxvm.com saying your status is active and the amount of time that you have left using those statistics. And this is your green light that the mod pack is working, and if for some reason it's not, then you've probably done something wrong, and I recommend you rewatch this video. And so there you have it, version 1 of my mod pack for patch 9.16. Remember, if I update this in the future, I will update the download link in the description box below, so come back to this video if there's a micro patch and you find that things aren't working. And so I've done the hard work so you don't have to. If you appreciate that, please consider giving this video a like, and all that's left to do is to wish you guys all the best with your battles in 9.16 and enjoy that new Stridsvagn that's coming out as well. And as always, thank you so much for watching. You've been epic, and hopefully I'll see you soon.